Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to Neo Scavenger. If you remember last time, we managed to hit the Detroit Mega City. That's where we are, the DMC, as you can see. And we sold off a bunch of our spare gear, which landed us with a pretty healthy sum of over $1,000, which is the most I've ever had on this, which is very, very nice. And this is all we've got left at the moment. Got a lot of like piss in some bottles there and some water also. Some crap on the floor there. We did get some potatoes and we managed to get an expansion for our backpack also, which is very, very good. I think in the last episode we found this new fire axe as well. And yeah, it's looking up for us. So I think what we're going to do today is actually, let's head back and I'll turn. Can we sleep here? Let's rest and heal. So they've got some new stuff. They've got the compound bow, which I did say I was kind of interested in. But I can't remember how to make arrows. So we're going to leave that for now. There is another place we can get the compound bow. Let's just rest and heal here next to this thing. Pretty parched. So we're going to empty out one of our water bottles. In fact, wait there. We need them parts. I want them separate. Don't want them in there in case I forget. So is that proper water? Yeah, it's sterilized. So let's just drink that up, and we're pretty good. Pretty good. We're well rested. We're unburdened now, and we're looking all right. So let's go and see the Mad Hatter. Where is he? Right. I think we've got to go to the DMC. Navigating the twisty maze of shacks and tarp shelters, Detroit's massive walls stand as a constant backdrop to the east. Easily half a dozen stories high and probably almost as thick, the city walls are an impressive sight to behold. Armed towers bristling with surveillance arrays stand at regular intervals, keeping watch over the sprawl and likely the city within. Before you, giant vid screens on the 3 gatehouses flash instructions about past requirements and threat levels as flocks of people stream into and out of the gates. Take your place, blah blah blah. Right, so basically what we're doing now, unfortunately we haven't got a wristband to get through, which is what we need. And this is the Mad Hatter. So basically, this guy I think knows who I am. And we're just heading back to his house, and now he's basically asking, in fact, let's read this bit. Stepping off the elevator, it feels like you've walked into a control centre, built into an antique store. Baubles and relics crowd the walls and tabletops, while video screens and computer consoles cast a bluish tint on a handful of armed guards. Hatter crosses the room to sit at a low, broad desk facing the elevator. There's a lake. He pulls down a worn road atlas from a desk drawer. About a day's walk northwest of here. Inside a building there's a silver urn. He pages through the atlas to a map of Michigan. My guess is that you know a thing or two about getting around here, and maybe this could be your ticket into the DMC. Pulls up, you look interested. I've never done the urn job. I'm pretty sure you have to fight wraiths. So let's say something's fishy here. Something doesn't add up. You're no seasoned mercenary, but you're sure any fixer worth his salt is going to be careful with that whom he contracts for work. And a visitor's pass can't be cheap, so there's no way this is just a cakewalk test. Plus, Hatter's approach to you. Nobody walks into a town of nowhere and gets that kind of welcome. Something doesn't wash here, and it's making you edgy. I don't like this, you say, stopping short of sounding threatening. Sounds like someone's trying to set me up. That gets Hatter's attention. You hear the creak of leather as a guard tenses. He says, leaning back in his creaky chair. Turns out maybe you are worth the extra attention that you seem to have garnered. He looks down at a blank spot on his desk, considering something for a moment, and starts talking at it. Your, let's call him, employer had a particular interest in you. He leans forward and starts interacting with the security console, interested enough to open this earned contract with express instructions that it may only be assigned to you. Said if I'd find you trying to enter the DMC, said he'd front the cost of a visitor's pass if I got you to do it. He finishes a keystroke, then gestures to the wall monitors. One of the monitors switches to a view of this room with a cycling time code in the lower corner. After a few seconds of fast forwarding, it switches to real-time playback. There, standing where you are now, a black mass about the size of a man talks with the Hatter. The detail seems to be glitchy, as if there was some dark coloured static distorting the signal, but only around the figure. What's with the censoring, you ask? Dunno, he looked normal in person, must have been some EM interference. Discussion is short, punctuated by the figure handing Hatter a small object, then leaving. Sorry guys, can't really speak today. As a rule, I don't disclose client info like this. He stops the video, but you seem like a decent type, more to the point, resourceful. And while money talks, I'll take a competent operative over cash any day. He reaches into the drawer and pulls out a small black wristband. This pass is yours. I'll keep my ear to the ground for any info on this Reaper fellow, and I'll let you know. And hey, he says before letting go, maybe you come round again when you're looking for some work. Okay. Right, so we're going to take the wristband. Let's equip that. Right, okay, I'm not too sure why that won't. There we go. Maybe we have to put it on. That's actually worth $3,000. I thought it was $5,000 for some reason. Excuse the knocking outside, by the way, guys. I think there's some builders down the road. And we can now get into the DMC. So we're now authorized to go in, and we're not going to go to Detroit Savings Bank in this episode. I've covered that, and I can't remember the right way about it. It's with a guy called Kyle, I think. So we're going to head to the Red Gnome and just go in and probably get some food. So let's get some shrimp, some greens, some black-eyed peas, and some peach cobbler for $20. It's just going to make us feel right quick. Let's pay the bill. And let's leave a tip also. I've never left a tip before. So let's scroll down. Let's just head down here. And we're going to head to the store and pick up some food. Let's check out the C-store. Okay, we'll do a bit of shopping. Okay, and what we're going to get is... What have we got there? Caravan cigarette. I'm not too sure what you can actually use them for, by the way. We're going to pick up some of these Mr. Blinky's snack cakes because they're only $5. It's a bit weird this doing shopping, but, you know, nevertheless. And we're going to take another one of them. Let's just sort that out. So we've got 4 of them. Take 5. That's like a day's worth of eats, which is good. And coffee, $180. Right, what we're going to do is actually take these chip packets as well. Always open. Shrink back. What? Use. Right, let's just eat the potato chips. Okay. So you can actually make foil scraps out of these, which we are going to need ideally at some stage. Let's use that. Okay, where's that just gone? Maybe we have to shrink that back as well. Okay, so we can just pop that there. And we can always come back at a different day and buy some other food, but we're going to do a bit more scavenging and look for some stuff to sell. And, you know, I'm not too sure after that. In fact, let's continue. No, we've just done that. Let's leave. We're going in the opposite direction. Okay, so we are going to head back to the outside world. We're fairly burdened at the moment. I'm not too sure why. Are they really that heavy? They're like, that's a kilogram, maybe 1.25 kilograms, not exactly that much. We could have actually sold our Dogman pelt, and we probably could sell, or at least get rid of this. I don't think we need this anymore. We're not wearing a t-shirt. Oh yeah, we are. Right, so let's pop the t-shirt on, pop the coat over. Could do with like a hoodie or something like that. That'd be pretty good. Or a gas mask you can also get as well. And yeah, all the good stuff. So let's head back out. Don't worry, we'll continue the story at some stage. I'm just going to head out and just see what we can find. Normally, I think the game, it might just be me, seems to get a tiny bit harder every time you leave the city, as far as I'm concerned. That's generally what's happened to me. So we're going to head up north and probably head to the Church of the Blue Frog, I think is somewhere around these parts. We will do a bit of scavenging around here as well. So what we've got, stretch of forest. There's not a lot of loot around here, as we've actually found some shit. We'll eat that, and we'll take some edible stuff. Don't want the death cap. We'll take some water with us as well. Put that in our empty bottle, and we can always boil that up. We have got a decent amount of water to just keep us going. As I said in the last episode, we should just be able to travel, and there shouldn't be any major issues. Okay, so let's have a look in the storage shed. That was going to be anything in there. Worth looking either way. Using our trusty crowbar. Okay, let's try up here. I've actually forgotten completely what is actually around these parts. Let's take a look in the abandoned house. Caught some broken glass, right, that's a shame. Let's head to the medical screen. Oh, nasty gash. Nasty gash, boys. Right, we've still got clean rags though, so that's fine. We can just put that on there and we'll just transfer that one to there. No big deal. We'll take the string for now, as we're not carrying anything else. And let's do a tiny bit more scavenging. Nothing there. Okay, we haven't bumped into many enemies at all, really. Right, we just fell for a fucking floorboard, though. Who needs enemies when you walk like an absolute dickhead? Right, okay. So these are the DMC guard, if you're not familiar with this. So we're just going to offer to talk to these. So yeah, they're just asking. That's fine. They won't attack unless provoked, I think. I've never been attacked by one. I have attacked one before in a previous game and got fucking minced really quickly. And I think that was using the range trait and a gun as well. Right, so let's end our turn. And let's do a bit of scavenging around here. There should be, the further away we get, there should be more loot available, I think. There we go. Okay, so we've just found a box cart. So we can push this around. We're going to empty out this. And can we stack these tarps? Yeah, we can. Also fill up our string to 20. Okay, potato chip bag. Let's empty that out. Take that. Can we stack them? No, we cannot. That is a bit of a shame. I feel like I'm not really talking properly today. I'm just like chatting shit. Right, we'll use one of them. They are going to make us more thirsty though, unfortunately. We'll take some painkillers as well. Pop them in. And we can't run in combat now, but we have got a vehicle, so to speak, so we can actually stack stuff onto this. Some fancy Dan's, is it? No, Flynn's fancy Sultan snacks, but it's pretty good. We're trolleying now. We'll take a few things there. We're unburdened as well, which is very nice. The condition of this is really, really good. Well, no, actually, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is 81%, so I was reading the value. Great start. So let's have a quick look. I'm not going to put anything of extremely high value into the trolley, by the way. As I said, you can't run in combat, and sometimes if you're getting fucked, you need to just run. That's just life, guys. That's my theory on life. If you're getting fucked, just run. Okay, so we've got binoculars. I did actually buy these last time. Right, apparently someone told me in the comments you can actually pop these somewhere, but it's not actually letting me. I'm not too sure if that's because I've got this on. So let's just see if that makes a difference. Right, in fact, let's take the head rags off. Why? I don't understand this at all. Where do I have to put it? Right, let's pop that down there. And how am I meant to take this thing off? Normally this little backpack shows below, by the way, guys, so I'm not too sure why it's covered up, but you know, that's fine. And we probably should have sold these binoculars, really, because we haven't got an incredible amount of use for them. Torch unlit. We will pop that in our trolley, actually. Let's just pop a lot of this shit in our trolley. That will help us at night time. Some khaki pants. Khaki. Some more painkillers. We'll take them, again, for financial reasons. Scrap of fall, which is what we need. And we'll take the soiled rags as well. And we'll also take the binoculars. Fuck it. I mean, we might be able to do quite a quick turnaround here and just sell a load of stuff. And then we could probably buy some quite unnecessary stuff also. Let's head up into this little residential area. And we'll hit the farming plots just to try and get some fruit and veg. So some carrots. Okay, electronic scrap we don't really need, I think. Well, I certainly don't know any recipes with it anyway, so let's take all the carrots. I mean, that's some good food right there, you know. Hit these farming plots up. Obviously, this is part of the extended game. I've never seen a farming plot unless it was updated. I've never seen one in the kind of vanilla game, so... Okay, let's just do a bit more scavenging. We could do with... maybe lighting the torch. Let's try trapping. Nah. Okay, so we need to... let's just sleep, actually. I'm going to try and get some rest. Hopefully nothing attacks us. We're a bit parched, but we're alright. We woke up in the middle of the night. That's okay. And we're just going to have... oh, no, we're not. We're not drinking that shit. Empty out. None of this sterilised. We might have to light a fire soon, guys. Don't really want to drink. That's a bit of a shame. Don't really want to drink the like glucose drink, because I think you go on like a bit of a rush and then a real low after that. So I'll eat these for the time being. We'll eat a potato also, and we'll eat that as well, just to get our first up slightly. And maybe in the morning we could do a bit of firework and go up from there. So let's just rest and heal. Hopefully nothing attacks us. We are weak with thirst now. Okay, and let's just take a little look around. So I think there's going to be a forest area there. Okay, let's scavenge. Use our botany skill. See if we can get some veg. Or some grapes rather. Or berries, not grapes. Okay, we'll eat them, and we'll take the rest of these. I mean, it's pretty good living off the land. If you can do it, it's well worth it. Well worth it. Death cap, we don't want them. We've got any empty bottles? I think we have in the trolley as well. There we go. Right, okay, that'll do us for now. So let's use this. And again, make a fire. Okay. So we'll just head into our crafting screen. And make this friction fire. We haven't got enough moves, so we won't be doing any of that just yet. Let's just end our turn. Hopefully it will be daylight in a second. Okay, head to our crafting screen again. And I'll try and get this done as quickly as possible. I think if we boil up all the water now, I can't imagine we'll need to do it very soon again, if that makes any sense. Trapping, there we go. And let's just... throw that there. Where's my fire gone? I think that's okay. Brilliant. And then we need our little pressure cooker. That can be dropped. We don't really need that. And we'll just add some water in as well as the fire. I don't know why that keeps disappearing. Okay. Right, and now we need to do all that again, unfortunately. And it's because we are parched. We do lose a turn, maybe. So let's head back into the crafting screen. Where are you? There. Okay, take them in. And where's my fire gone? There it is. And my pressure cooker. That's all we need. That's sterilise, sterilise, sterilise. So assume all this isn't. Okay. Come on. Oh shit. Alright, that's already sterilised. We don't need to double sterilise water. Okay. Sterilise, sterilise, sterilised. That's not sterilised. And that's not sterilised either. We've got any more that isn't sterilised? Just that one little bit. Sterilized, sterilized. I know, just saying that constantly. Just go over all of these. Just want to check. Don't want to have some fucking horrible water incident later on. We end up shitting through the Iron Needle. That'd be horrible. So let's just get ourselves back up to full hydration. And we are looking good. Okay, just to throw all these in. Excuse the excessive mouse clicking. But yeah, we're pretty decent now. We've got a really solid amount of water. Even in these as well. I didn't actually check them last time. Yeah, so looking pretty good. So let's keep going. Keep on heading up north and just see what we can find. We could even sell the trolley. Who's this gentleman? What's he got? He's got a beer bottle. We're going to kill him. We're unable to run, but we're going to advance. He's fucking fleeing from us. We don't actually know where he's gone. Shit. Master of Sorcery, that guy. Fucking Houdini. We just tried to fight Houdini and we got mugged off, guys. So we've got 5 turns again now. Oh, what's just falling apart there? Oh shit, that's a shame. Alright, okay. So we need to pack this stuff in. Can we probably... No, we can't even adjust that. Bandages are worth a bit. Hospital gown's not worth a lot. We're not really leaving that much behind. We will take them actually. And we will take the dirty rags. We could make another makeshift sack, but I'm not going to bother for now. We'll keep going. We're still unburdened. There's no real issue there. Let's try out this little cabin in the woods and turn. Okay, scavenge. Storage shed. Okay, right, what have we found there? Crowbar with strap in very, very bad condition. Some shoes which are in slightly worse condition. They're in horrendous condition. Let's mix and match. Let's have matching boots for once, guys. I think that's going to be a good idea. And we've got a flashlight as well. So we're going to take that. And I'll throw that in there. Can we... On? It's actually on, right? Okay, so that works, which is nice for once. So let's just keep going. So that, I think, gives us an extra turn at night. The same as that torch, the handmade torch that we've got in the trolley as well. Shit, we're right at the edge of the map. Let's move slightly west. Okay, and we'll end our turn again. Alright, let's check up here. Pretty sure we're going to have an encounter soon. We kind of haven't really done a lot. Let's try the crumbling apartment. Okay, scavenge, destroyed office building. Might be able to find something in here. Nothing in there either. Okay. I mean, the game is all about scavenging, guys. I know it's slowed down. We haven't got as much of an objective at the moment. But we will go back and see Hatter as well on the probably next episode. But let's keep popping down to here. This looks like a good place to scavenge. Alright, slipped on a black mold. Okay, what we're going to do is actually turn the light on and see if that ups our scavenging quality. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it does. There we go. So it takes our sneak down, but our ability to find more stuff. Okay, so let's close that. We're going to take that with us. Some shitty cargo pants. Caravan cigarette. Right, okay. So we've got some more metal bits now. So what we're going to do here is actually craft some lockpicks. Did I go with lockpicking? Yeah, we did. So all you need is the lockpicking skill and some small metal bits. I'm pretty sure that's all we need. Maybe we need like 10. That's a shame. Right, we can still look about for more of them anyway. It's not going to be much of a problem. Damaged power outlet. So what we can do with this? Maybe we can charge stuff in this. I don't know. Really, I haven't got the faintest idea what we can do with that. Yeah, I don't know. But let's keep heading down further. I'm going to explore a bit more using our torch because that was a pretty good yield. There's another farming plot there. Our sneak's pretty shocking at the moment, but should be alright. We could die though, who knows. Let's get some more fruit and veg. Throw that in the trolley. throw the empty bottle in the trolley as well. How much is our trolley worth? I'll check that in a sec. Okay, we found a baseball bat, which we'll take. A roast coffee can, we will also take. Electronic scrap, don't think we need. Can we take flour? Where have I just put that flour? Where did that flour just go? Is it in a shitty bottle or something? I don't know. Right, let's just have a little drink. Okay. Am I going to take any more flour? I don't want to be throwing flour into water constantly and doing all that shit. Right, good bottle there. I'll take a soup can as well. Some scrap we're not going to need. A lot of flour here. Maybe like a baker or something. We've just broken into a baker's house. I think that's what it is. Right, let's head over here. Okay, using an artificial light, that's fine. Okay, nothing there. Okay, right, so we found a sleeping bag. This is very good. It's not the best sleeping bag, but we're gonna throw our hoodie on. So we've got a bit of pocket space there as well. So we can just throw some scraps of foil in. I can actually convert these all to scraps of foil. We've got 3 tarps there. A little shitty flip-flop. Some doghouse beer we'll take. Nothing really in there. We'll take the flip-flop just to sell it. And we'll put the coat on. Can we actually roll that up? No. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. Right, so what we need to do is just head over to our vehicle. Just pop that in and just rotate this around. Fucking hell. Big baseball bat. Right, not an issue at all there. There we go. Sort that all out. Got any good jeans? Take these, sell them on. They're like kind of $10 each, so it's not a bad hustle. Take this Grayling Community College t-shirt also. And we'll also fill up on the dirty rags just in case we do need to purify anything. Let's just end our turn. I think we've scavenged everything down there, so let's just head into this little city bit here. And an abandoned apartment building. Okay, please be good condition. 62, 46. Okay, so we're going to take that. Olive coloured hoodie. We'll take another tarp. Ah, no, we won't. It's a bit of a shame. Right, okay, so throw that in there. Take the saucepan. Take the strap. Take the water bottle. Definitely eat these cakes straight away. Take the pants. I'm gonna wear that boot. Our matching boot thing didn't last long, but right, we haven't got space for that. Right, if we're full up, yeah, we more or less are full up of just complete shit. So I think what I'm gonna do is head back down. Try and get there before nightfall. We can just sell all this stuff, make some more money, and ideally get some more good shit. So we've got a really decent amount of turns here. We're getting like 5 turns at night, which is really good. Let's just check the map. Okay, so yeah, we more or less just need to head south again. Kind of southeast, I think. Let's end our turn again. Alright, I think these are maybe places we visited. Maybe these are places that are actually lit up. That kind of makes sense. I'm going to avoid the cities at the moment. I probably need to pick up some more batteries or charge some batteries. I think we can do as well. Claim rags is falling apart. Yeah, that's fine. Player is tired. So we are going to start losing a few turns now, unfortunately. Alright, where are we here? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's just keep heading further down. 3 turns. Let's just have a quick drink of water. Hopefully we don't get attacked by anything. Okay, cool. I mean, we could drink the kind of glucose drink, but I can't really be arsed doing that at the moment. Alright, it kind of took us the whole night to get down. Not that bad, really. Let's just end our turn. And we're going to head straight to the junk market, do ourselves some more trading. Right, okay, so they've got a higher poopy children's backpack. And what else you got there? A claw hammer. Right, this is the sleeping bag I actually want. So what we're going to do is get our vehicle up. We're going to sell this sleeping bag. Makeshift pistol. Maybe I'll actually be able to make that. That could be a new thing. We're going to sell the old crowbar as well. Just sell all this, in fact. Metal saucepan. Obviously we're not going to sell the foil, but this should build us up some more funds. Let's just do all this magic. We're not going to sell the carrots either. No need in selling any food. So just don't need to do it. Other than coffee, you know, baseball bat, not really going to need. It's in very bad condition as well. Oops, sorry guys. We'll sell the whiskey bottle. A bit too heavy for my liking. Keep the plastic bottle, get rid of the flip-flop. Okay, what else can we sell? Is that it really? Yeah, we can get rid of the tarp as we can't stack anymore. And we'll also sell the painkillers and the jeans. Okay, very nice, very nice. So yeah, nice little collection going on there. And what we're going to do is... Oh, now they've got the arrows. Right, okay. I assume they're pretty easy to make. I just don't know how we'd go about making them. Yeah, really don't know. Right, so what we're going to do is take the higher poopy backpack into there. Also going to take the Pharaoh mummy sleeping bag. Metal pressure cooker. Again, don't need that. That's completely fine. And let's just see what else we've got. Makeshift pistol we're not going to take. Copper tubing, really not too sure what you can use that for. Road map. We'll take the edible berries. Really kind of measly sum. Are they edible? Yeah, they'd be selling poison. Oh, we don't need them batteries, thank you. And is that an egg? Chicken's egg? Bloody hell, I thought that'd be worth a lot more. Kind of rarity. Kind of rarity value. Tracking City bracelet, 3 grand. Okay. I'm not too sure what happens if you do manage to get 3 grand together and not see Hatter and maybe buy your own. I really, really don't know. I know you can get kicked out and barred from it, because that is what happens in the story. Cheap memory stick. What's this actually got on it? What is this? Lamp software. Tablet. Ah, right, okay. So maybe if you have a tablet, you can install that and use it as like a little mini torch. I really, really don't know. Right, we need to turn that off anyway. I really do want that back, because that did us quite a few favours. What else do we need to sell? We're going to sell the decent bandages. How much are potatoes worth? No, we'll keep all that. I'm going to sell the binoculars as well, simply because I haven't really used them. We'll sell the string and the electronical scrap. I don't even know why I picked that up. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. So let's put all our food into this one, actually. Just sort our food out. And yeah, we've got... Why have I still got that? I don't know. We've got a decent amount of food there. Obviously we've got... Let's just move that. Otherwise it's going to piss me off, guys. We've got a decent amount of medicine. Really decent amount of water. And... yeah, we're looking pretty good to maybe go on scavenge again, further the story in the next episode. We've now got $1,200, so we did spend a little, and yeah, you know, we've made some back. We've made good profit, guys. I mean, I could sell this. That's worth $220. The fire axe is worth $42. I mean, we're probably worth a lot of money at the moment, but you know, we're looking pretty decent. I'm not too sure what happens if you take your talisman off in the DMC with all the DMC guards. Because the rate does come down and kind of fuck you up. Or I know you can kill it. I've never managed to do it. I know certain people have. But I don't know. I don't know what happens if you use it in the DMC and if the DMC guards fight it, or maybe it only attacks me. I haven't got a clue. Maybe that's something to try if we exhaust all our options and just do a little experiment and be like, right, that's what's going to happen. I'm not sure. I like this character far too much at the moment. We're doing extremely well. not really furthered on the story, but I will do that. We will pop to Hatters again in the next episode, and I'll go through all that. But pretty decent stuff. As always, guys, tell me what you think in the comments below, and any tips, any help, or ideas of what to do or play, then please let me know. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.